What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get to it. So we need to touch on the NFC West. That's the next division in professional football I haven't touched on. Should be an interesting one. As I'm moving up through the divisions, getting to what I consider the most exciting divisions in professional football. The Arizona Cardinals should be in for a better season than last, which isn't hard to do. Kyler Murray's back and healthy. I'm looking forward to seeing that connection between him and Marvin Harrison Jr. They say that the defense has gotten a little better, and you have the schedule that's like a fourth place schedule because they were not good last year. That being said, I saw some tough games on the schedule. We'll see. They got a real opportunity to maybe, if Kyler performs well and shows out, because the verdict's still out on him, maybe they can be second in that division. I don't think they got a chance to win it, which means they're going to be fighting for a wild card, if at all that. The Seattle Seahawks got Mike Macdonald, defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, as their head coach. They are moving into a new era with a new head coach. Quarterback's a little banged up. We'll see if he's ready to go and how many games he can play. But if so, Geno Smith and DJ Metcalf, also another good connection. And the culture that hopefully the coach brings could pay dividends down the line. I don't see it this year. Thinking this year, if they finish in second, I'd be surprised. I think they'll be the third or fourth in the division this year. But we'll see. The Los Angeles Rams, they're facing some issues with injuries this year. So we'll see how things shake out for them. They do have Matthew Stafford in tow. Some people think he's the best quarterback in the NFC. I disagree. I think he got a little too much credit for how pretty he throws the football, how he can throw it on an angle and whatnot. He can sling it in the pocket. If you got a lot of guys around him, a good team, he can get you over the top. We did see him win a Super Bowl, but I can't unsee his time in Detroit, even though they weren't the greatest teams around him. He still has a little more to prove to me. I would put a couple other quarterbacks in the NFC above Matthew Stafford. But he's no scrub. He's good. And they're projected to have a shot if they can get healthy at the right time. Maybe people think they can win this division. I think second at best, maybe third, because I think the Cardinals could be a sleeper to get the second place. The team that's going to win the division, though, even with Greenlaw coming off that injury from the Super Bowl, which is going to suck, they still have a Trent Williams issue because he's not healthy. But Brock Purdy is underrated in my opinion. He's a guy that is a top 10 type of quarterback. He can not only throw in the pocket, but he can go off schedule, scramble, get you some yards, and throw on the run. He's a solid quarterback who's put up top 5 like numbers the last couple seasons, and he seems to be a winner. Shanahan hit the jackpot here, and that's another thing. Shanahan's still one of the best coaches in the league. The 49ers are a team that should be favored to come out the NFC in general. Definitely a playoff team. Would be a disappointment and a shock if they don't. Defense led by Bosa and Fred Warner, but they got plenty of guys. McCaffrey's there, Bosa's there. Ayuk if they keep him. And also Kittles and others. San Francisco's loaded. It's hard to get back to the Super Bowl for a second year in a row, so I don't think they will get all the way back. But the playoffs, San Francisco should be there. They bet not disappoint on that. Let me know what y'all think about this division and how it's going to shake out. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Let's go back and forth. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.